Mr. Payton.
Okay.
Mr. McCracken, Mr. Payton.
Phoenix!
Come in, Les.
How you doing?
How are you?
All right, aye.
I'm all right, aye.
Cool. Great.
Sit down. Sit down.
Place has changed, eh?
Yes. You like it?
A lot of investment went on here, Tammy.
Yeah. Hard work, it's called.
I was the lead singer.
No,
I was the lead singer of the group Basic Rollers. Had hits all over the world and made millions. You were our manager. Where is our money?
I've just put my hands up and the money's gone. It's definitely gone. I was a mug. I did all that and it came and it went.
In my first contract with you, there was a section that gave you the power of attorney. This was when I was just on 18.
That's right, yeah.
What, if anything, did you do with that power of attorney?
I never ever used your power.
For instance, did you ever open a bank account for me
I never.
in Preston Pans?
No, I did not.
And did you ever close that account?
No, I did not.
Do you have a copy of that contract?
No, I didn't. I have a copy of the contract.
The
Power of
first
attorney.
contract?
The only way we had the power of attorney when it was opened. Who organised that power of attorney?
Well, it was in your contract. I don't know.
Where is the contract that you signed that said that was your power of attorney?
That's what we're talking about. The very first contract that I signed
where
at
is
Broomhouse in the back of your car.
So where is it?
That's the one that I would like to get a hold
Have
of.
you got a copy of it?
No. And that's...
Well,
I thought you might have.
I can never remember. I think there was I don't think there was ever a contract signed that I was your power of attorney. And I would almost tell you that straight. There was never...
So if I was able to show you that...
If you're able to show me that, show me it. I don't think you'd be able to show me that though.
So who would have these kind of
And I don't
documents?
think you could ever show me I ever opened up a bank account in your name.
Well,
Preston Pads. I mean, you're only telling me
I know
this. There's
that
no
kind of
any
stuff.
evidence to this. I mean, you're talking about something nearly 20, 30 years ago, Les.
I know.
I mean, God almighty, there's people who died.
It doesn't necessarily mean, all these documents are here. I mean, I found these ones. Was any of the money that you got from LK publishing money?
Yeah.
It was?
So it was, no, it wasn't the publishing money. No, the money I got for ELK was commissioned that was paid to me.
Right.
Now, where it came from there, you need to be in. But remember, it was ELK that paid me my commission.
A USA tax return that I've got here shows you earned as much in royalties as the band did put together. Why is that if you should only got 15%?
What does it say there?
And here are the actual figures. And this is a legal document taken from this US tax return.
Tax return.
And as you can see, if I point out here, Basic Rollers have earned 813.774 in royalties.
This is ELK again, this has nothing to do with me.
Dan Payton, that's you,
Aye.
earned 515.475.
Well, I would be interested in looking through that document because I had nothing to do. I
And
mean,
then again in October, you got 535.524
if that
in royalties.
in royalties, 535,000.
That's over £1 million that you've got.
No. So where is that money then? Because I never got it.
Sorry, I came here to ask you where the money was.
Oh. No, you tell me when was this for? Oh, I
This
didn't.
was the profit and loss tax returns for the last year. It's 1976 into 1977.
I would love to see a cheque for it. And where's that money now? Is it?
Irrespective of the amount of money, why is it so much money compared to what the Basic Roller figure says? It's only a few 100,000 short, and it doesn't represent 50%. And it's called royalties, not commission.
Well, it would
Were
be,
you
it's
involved in
somebody
any
else.
royalties
No.
off the Rollers? Were you going to cut off the record or cut off the publishing?
No,
You weren't?
nothing. You can check the record deals.
Why would they call that royalties? Is that a type?
Well, it would be royalties of your earnings. It would be
wouldn't it be
commission.
called a royalty?
It wouldn't be royalties.
If you have a calculator, you could stick all that money in there, put 50% and it's not $500,000. It's a lot less than $500,000. That's almost as much as the whole group got put together. If you could back up some of the stuff and help me with these documents, if you have anything, would be great.
Documents after 30 years, and I'm not being
Well,
funny.
these are documents after
It's
30
things-
years. Everybody's
and you know
got them.
something, I mean, I've given up the desperation to try to get money out of the Rollers because the
So,
Rollers haven't got any
so
money.
for instance, if I don't know, if somebody
I mean-
said, "Oh, we found a cheque for 10 million," would you not be asking for 15% of it?
No,
You wouldn't.
no, not at all. I've given up on it, Les. This will screw you up inside. You can never be at peace with yourself until you forget all this stuff and just put it in a bin and burn it. And I've done that, and I did that because I was unhappy thinking about what I'd lost, what had the screwed me out of. How much money have I lost? What did that man doing in England take from me? I'd went down there and I was throwing him out a window at one time. I walked up and down here thinking my house was up for sale. I flew to America thinking I was going to pick up 170,000. Amount of pounds, I came back with 70,000.
Tam was also asked about ARM Music and Publishing Overseas Limited, but he insists it wasn't a publishing company but a management company.
Worlds within worlds, deals within deals. But I mean, how can a simple guy like me unravel all this spaghetti junction, you know? And how can I pay for a lawyer to sort it out? It was made this way. It was made this way by people that I helped pay to make it almost impossible to unravel. And a friend of mine told me the reason why I was left with a $24,000 bill was when people want to fuck you or steal your money, they steal everything you've got so you can't come back at them. Because you can't. If you've not got any money to pay anybody, you can't go back at them. I can't hire a lawyer. And nobody's going to do it just because they like me. So you're fucked. They win, you lose. I can't tell you how much this might have affected me. We'd need a professional on board to tell you that. The people that know me then and know me now don't see a big change in me, apart from I'm liable to become manically depressed sometimes, which I never used to be. I still feel optimistic that there is a chance that, yeah, I can get some kind of justice. I would do good things with that money. It would be okay. It would be well used, let's put it that way. Because I've been in a position that I should have had that kind of money for the last 30 years, and it's been denied me.
Arista, who are now under the umbrella of music giants BMG, say they are holding royalties in a trust account for the Rollers and want to sort out the financial disagreement. They say they have provided proper accounting, but this is disputed by the band, who believe their only option is to force Arista to pay the 25 years of outstanding royalties.
I think maybe the only options that are left us to get our royalties is to sue. I can't think of any other. We've tried every avenue, from letter writing to phone calls. Nobody likes to sue. You know, it's now a point of principle, and you know, that's kind of stronger than kind of most things.
Sign that. Just the one? Who's it for? Who's it to?
In a final ironic twist, BMG have decided to re-release the Rollers' first 4 records together with a new greatest hits album. Perhaps unaware of the Rollers' financial dispute with Arista, BMG's marketing department have invited Les to see if he'd like to promote the new records.
So what we want to talk about is the various things about the campaign. We've come up with some ideas for the sleeve, and we want, obviously, your viewpoint on whether you agree and what your thoughts are on it. One of our ideas for the sleeve is to have, this is the booklet, which opens into your very own Bay City roller scarf.
Oh, great. That's wicked.
I remember B-A-Y-B and all that.
That's good.
This is the storyboard. You've seen these, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah. And the idea is to have footage from Shang-a-Lang, the old series, which we can have a look at now in a minute, and choose your favourite moments. And also some screaming fans and some stamping feet and some...
Excited already.
Are you?
Scream.
So, yeah, so that's the idea for the TV ad. That's probably enough on this, and I think we should have a look at some footage.